What's up, Joy? And Turtle in the house. Come on, baby. Slap me with some dog nuts. I need some dog nuts. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, yeah. Shake your tail feathers, baby. Some snappy tunes. Big girl in the house. Snappy tunes, snappy tunes. Woo, get the hounds wiggling to this. Get the hounds wiggling to this shit. Woo, woo. Come on, Moses, Maybell, and Murphy. Shake your tail feathers. Woo, woo. What's up, Michael? Welcome. Woo, woo.
Oh yeah, there's my donuts. Oh yeah, let me get him on my horn. Get him on my horn.
What's up, R-E-E-E? Brewer? What's up? Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. What's up, Christopher and the Huskies? Christopher and the Huskies in the house. Woo! Rider Nation 8, I almost did stop. There were some snappy tunes there. Now ain't bad for free. Woo! Oh, what's up there, Hick Girl? You got the Hound, the Mare E. You got the Christopher. Got the Huskies. Woo! Well, I just since let's see, how many people we got in here? 14. Well, I'll just pass it on. Sissy K says he thanks you, the Rhino Nation and the Rhino and everybody in chat for the prayers and the well wishes. Have some miniature update. Her husband is doing much better than he was when he first went in. I don't know how much information she wants us to release, but he's doing much better. It's going to be a long road, long haul. Not long haul, but he's going to be in a hospital for probably a week or more. His main issue, he's got a lot of fluid around his heart from when he fell. So they're trying to get that out of there, but they also got to be careful with the kidneys because you don't want to go to the other way where he gets dehydrated by squirting so much out. So it's kind of like a teeter-totter. Got to keep everything even and level and balanced. Whoa, there's Tennessee girls in the house. Whoop, whoop. What's up, Tennessee? Woo, woo. But they're going to keep him for a little while. So he got to see his granddaughter today, and he got to see his granddaughter. Little baby, Sissy K's going home tonight. She's going to spend the night at home, so she's got to get some clothes, get some stuff together, and all that good stuff. But she's doing well. She thanks everybody for the prayers and the well wishes and all that good stuff. She said she may pop in, she may not, depends, which is fine. That's cool. Oh my, Stacy turned off Billy. Yeah. Hopefully, I went to Taco Bell. I don't know, and didn't put us in a great mood, but something different. Yeah, something different. No, the weather wasn't too bad here today. It was nice. We're in the low 80s. Ooh, they got the wind blowing. Ooh, there's a cloud in the sky. I've been screwed if they was passing out money for clouds a day because they didn't have no clouds to steal. None. No clouds. None. Whoop, whoop. Oh, my purple rhinos turned off the Philly fight for me. Oh my goodness, gonna snow. Snow. Let's see. Well, I don't know. I gotta say, we got a video. Woo woo. I watched the Nino Rodriguez interview with that guy, that Arc Air or whatever the hell is how you pronounce that shit. It's Arch Air, Arch A guy or some shit. Tell you what, the shit he's putting out is scary. Because pretty much if it is shit, that shit he's talking about is true and it's researched and shit, we're screwed. We're screwed. Because ain't none of this shit's real happening in real life. We're all pretty much just the elites playing with us. Yeah, we're gonna have 2 or 3 good years, and that's about it. And then it's gonna pendulum's gonna swing back, and we're gonna be screwed harder than we ever been before. So I don't know. Take it for what it's worth. Oh yeah, but guess what? The favorite. Well, you can depends what your favorite Halloween is, or yeah, tongue tied. Favorite holiday is. There you go. Everybody can say it's satanic, but Halloween is a cool holiday for kiddies and grown ups too. I've had been to some killer Halloween parties. I'm telling you what. Ooh, I went to one. Shoot, this quite a few years back now, about 20 some years ago. Man, they had big ass cereal bowls, and I mean cereal bowls full of cocaine at this bitch, all over the house, all over the house. Ain't like there was just one. Ain't like there was just one. Da 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 da. Darn, the show keeps refreshing for me. Well, at least it's fresh. Ooh. Oh my, hold on. Uh, oh, somebody's in the back. You gonna keep clothes on, little girl? You sure you ain't gonna get naked? Don't want no nastiness hanging out. Hold on. Hello.
Hello. Hi, everyone in chat. How are you?
Well, that's good. As long as you're gonna keep your clothes on, you ain't gonna get naked on us. Woo.
Yeah, no, that will not be happening. I did a lot of studying today with Just Humans 2 hour broadcast, and he put out a lot of good information. What did you do today?
What did I do? Nothing to speak humble about. I did a few things here and there. Paid some bills. Ooh.
That was it.
Talked, yeah, talked on the phone. Yeah. Let's see.
Okay.
What else did I do? Not much. I did something, but I forgot what. So it tells you how important it was. Took the dog doggos for a walk. Ooh.
That's good. I bet you they love that.
Yeah, my foot didn't, but
Yeah.
did you hear the update on Sissy's husband?
No, what is it?
Well, she's got a little bit of a road to go. She's got right now. His biggest thing is fell down, and he shocked his pretty much his whole system, his heart, his lungs, and his all the organs in him. See, he shocked his whole system when he fell. He should have went to the emergency room then, but he didn't. Well, he's got a lot of fluid built up around his heart and all his extremities. So they're trying to get that out of there, so his heart will be in a much better condition. But it's a double-edged sword because he's also got kidney issues, so they don't want to put have him get dehydrated at all. So it's pretty much like trying to keep the teeter totter level. So he's going to be in there probably for about a week,
Hmm.
roughly. But he's still much better than he was 2 days ago when he got there.
That's good.
So she thanks us for the Rhino and the Rhino Nation for the prayers and all the good stuff that we
Yeah.
conveyed her way. So she said thank you. She might pop in, she might not. She's got a lot on her mind, which I can expect and imagine.
Right. Yeah.
So that's the update. I mean, at least it's going in the correct direction at this point in time. It's just still hit or miss.
Right.
It's like it ain't out the woods yet, but it's much was before. It's closer to the edge of the woods than being back in the woods. What's up, What Life?
Hey, wildlife.
What Life? Well, I finally saw the interview with that dude, Ark. I don't even know how to
Yeah,
pronounce
that's
his
the
name.
one you
Ark.
sent me this morning.
Yeah, that was an interesting interview. I'm surprised because old Nino was a little blown away too. He's like, "What?"
Yeah, it's just nothing. I mean, I've already thought about it. It was over a year ago that I thought, oh my gosh, all of this could be a trick. But no, I know from doing my interview, not interview, but I was watching Just Human today on Rumble. He pointed everything out that really makes sense, um, and it all lines up. I wondered if Canadian Patriot is on. Is she listening?
I don't know if she's listening. She ain't in. She's not in the chat right this moment. I don't know if she's
No,
listening or not.
probably not. She probably goes someplace else and then comes over later.
What's up,
Because
Mary
she looks
Freeland?
at the keyboard. Okay, well, Just Human went ahead and indicated regarding the Mar-a-Lago raid. As you noticed, Kash Patel was in charge of Trump's archived documents before this raid went down. So, and Trump knew about it ahead of time. Trump's not worried at all. Kash Patel has been, gone through grand jury. What this is that the media has been baited and tricked into covering the documents that Mr. T supposedly has at Mar-a-Lago. Once those documents are open, they're going to go ahead and have to cover it. They're not going to like what they see, the indictments and everything of all these other people and what they've done. So it's basically a bait for the media. And he points out, he says, as you can tell, Mr. T's not nervous. Kash Patel's out there putting out these things. It all fits together. I agree with him. It does. Now, another thing that Just Human went over was the announcement by the FBI on Monday about all of the things that they're doing with China, which was very important. So I copied down word for word what Christopher Wray was saying. And this is one of the things that he says. First, let me point out the 10 of the 13 charged individuals we're discussing today are Chinese intelligence officers and Chinese government officials. They are charged with different cases that might seem at first glance to be unrelated issues. However, and this is something I have been talking about for years, now each of these cases lays bare to the Chinese government flagrant violation of international law as they work to project their authority and their view around the world, influencing um, within our own borders. All three of these cases, and frankly, in thousands of others. And that's what Just Human really wanted to point out in Christopher Wray's speech. It's not just these three cases, it's thousands more. And he just told us that in his speech. So the speech goes on about how the Chinese have gotten into our businesses, our universities, state and local governments, universities, foreign, and our foreign partners around the world. So Christopher Wray indicated that there's a 1,300% increase from several years ago as far as cases that they are opening up on the Chinese government. There's at least two a day. It says about every 12 hours that the China counterintelligence investigation against the CCP or CPR or PRC. So it was really, really good in what he was saying regarding this. And he was just pointing out everything that Christopher Wray was saying. Oh, there's this guy that gave a speech too. He's the assistant attorney general. His name was Matthew G. Olson, and he's the one that's handling the Connick case, and that has to do with the election. Now, Just Human did point out a Q drop for 4409 or something like that. I have to go back and look and see what the number was. But it brought up articles regarding back in 2017 or 2018 of killing CIA informants China was doing. And then all of this leads back to Hunter and Hillary. One thing that I found out today, if you go on to foxnews.com, it's really interesting as far as the way they went ahead and released all the information on Monday. And then you've got this today. Grassley and Johnson share Hunter Biden's China linked bank records with U.S. attorney leading a criminal probe. So it's all coming together. But that's one thing after another as far as going down. So we'll see what happens with that. Anyways, I love the 2-hour show that he was putting on, that he went ahead and was giving some very good information.
So what are you talking about there, Kelly K? What are you putting in Telegram that we should know about? Stock up, stock up. Gave you a little bit of a scare. Tell us, Kelly. Come on.
I
Kelly.
haven't heard of the lockdown this weekend. Have you, Mary? I haven't. What is Kelly K saying?
I don't know. She saw something that scared her. Said stock up, stock up. So I'm trying to get it out. Come on, Turtle. Give up the information. Come on, Turtle. Give up the information.
Oh, Conservative Cowboy put out something?
I don't know, somewhere.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But he pointed out that all of this started back under Mr. T's administration and obviously continued through Biden's administration as well, as far as all of this Chinese stuff goes. And you know how we always thought the first arrest was going to be Podesta? Well, it most likely is going to be Podesta. It's going to be Tony Podesta, not John Podesta. Tony Podesta, there's a whole one of their cases that they were talking about on Monday was about Huawei, and Tony Podesta worked with the Chinese to get the Biden administration to accept Huawei, and that's all going to be blown up in his face. I bet you anything we see a Tony Podesta arrest here shortly. Savannah, a few people mentioned that on Nancy Drew today about a lockdown. Okay. I don't know.
I don't know. They see the arrest, but they won't be showing it, so who knows? That's what I don't get. Whoop, whoop, said she got info from Hurricane.
EBS coming soon. That kind of makes sense since of the statements that were made on Monday from that press conference. We'll start with the Navy ships. EBS will repeat 7 times, and then you have 3 hours. Yeah, I've heard that. I did see that. Yeah, okay.
Oh, in that way. So we're going to be stuck at home for 10 days. Really?
Yeah, well, I'll be watching Just Human all day, and if he's he just puts, and Burning Bright points out stuff too, but Burning Bright was not on the ball with this one as Just Human was. Just Human was just picking things out of Ray's speech and showing us how it all connects and how Tony Podesta's involved and the Huawei case. And this is all going to link to Hillary and Hunter Biden. Hillary's back. I think this has to do with her server. So that'll be done, and then Hunter's laptop. And then we got the drop today on Fox News. Grassley Johnson share Hunter Biden's China linked backed records with U.S. attorney leading criminal probe.
Mm. Just stay silent.
Okay, so rolling blackouts talked about today too. Okay. Maybe that is why the big screen at the Capitol. It could be they've got, I haven't seen any workers there. You would think with all of that scaffolding and the white sheet that goes across the scaffolding to prevent the wind, to protect the workers. Where are the workers? I haven't seen any workers. That's that's my question. Where are the workers?
Well, all I have to say is you get a lot of money or a substantial amount of money, you better start digging yourself a hole. Dig
Okay.
yourself a bunker.
Air Force has been told they are to be ready in 15 minutes if they get a call. So they've all been told to put their pack their bags and make sure that they're ready to go, a bug out bag or whatever they call it. My son has gotten those calls before where he's like, um, either a hurricane or because he went down to Louisiana to clean up after the hurricane down there in New Orleans. What hurricane did you guys get? What was the name of that hurricane?
I don't know. All I got was about 15 minutes worth of wind. That was about it.
But it hit real big in New Orleans, right? I mean, not like Katrina big, but you guys had some problems. I think it was
Uh,
what back in, I want to say March or April, May, something like that. He
it's
was
not
gone for.
Ian. I don't know what his name was, but it wasn't Ian.
Yeah.
Didn't affect me, so I don't even remember.
In New
It was
Orleans,
last
not
year.
this year. Was it last year?
I think
It was
so.
last year, I guess. Yeah. Well, he was down there for like 4 weeks, feeding the homeless and everything else, and cleaning up after that one.
Oh, I don't know. Wish I knew what to believe.
Let's see. What does Frog say? And everyone has his prophet. I feel like everyone has to listen to them and trust only the internet sources they follow. Oh, Ida. Yeah, I think it was Ida Kelly K. Ida.
Ooh, the Ida. Ida, da. Oh. Ooh. Oh. I just wish we
So,
had some kind of evidence about any of this actually being whatever.
oh, the financial piece. Yeah, me too.
Not about the financial. I'm just getting a bad feeling that all this stuff that all these people are getting. I don't. I'm somehow not believing it. I'm just coming to that belief now. It's like I just don't see it because if you're arresting all these people and all these people being arrested, there has to be somebody's friends or something that would say something. You ain't keeping this many people locked up, shut down, and shut up for no. There's no way. There's just no way.
Where did they see, Mary? Where did you see the parked snowplow trucks in DC today? Because Jeff B went ahead and told us that there were depositions going on at that hotel, the Washington Hotel yesterday, and that was the reason for the closed off streets and the marshals being present. which makes sense. Now, do we know who's giving depositions? No. But I do know Eric Schmidt has a case against Fauci and some of the tech oligarchs about cutting off communications for some people.
Snowplow trucks are used as a barricade, and the reason they use them because all you got to do is hop in and start it up and move it to wherever you want it. You don't have to bring in a forklift and a crew of people to put the concrete barrier on the forklift. So it takes like 2 or 3 people to put a concrete barrier on a forklift.
Right. So
Whereas if you just need a snowplow truck, you have somebody hop in it, turn the key, and start it up and move it.
So was it in front of the Washington Hotel again? Is that what you're saying? Nancy Drew was in D.C. and still tight security at the hotel. Yeah. There's depositions going on there. Yeah, I don't think it ever moved.
I don't think it ever moved. It's in the same spot, probably.
Right.
But the reason they use them is because they have to move them to, like, say, a different end of the hotel or a different side or whatever.
They could be getting depositions from these Chinese people that they were just, the announcement was made on Monday. Maybe they're doing depositions on these Chinese people, but I would think that would be done in an underground bunker somewhere, but who knows? I don't know.
A lot of 44 minutes.
I know. All we know is that there's depositions being held at that hotel, according to Jeff B. He went and made a call and found out that's what's going on is depositions.
No, it's not normal, Stacy. Not there, because you would figure the hotel would want traffic to go by it so they could have people come in and use it.
Right.
I would assume anyway.
You would assume.
But we are talking about D.C., which they can say what they want. D.C. is pretty much empty.
It's either these Chinese people that we arrested on Monday or whatever day we arrested them, but we heard about it on Monday, or it's the Fauci clan and the tech oligarchs that Eric Schmidt is going to be doing depositions on. We've heard both, The judge gave the green light for depositions on Anthony Fauci and the other people. We just heard from the, Merrick Garland and Christopher Wray that they just arrested a whole bunch of Chinese people. So.
Well, that's all right, Laurie C. I was just going to give you an update on the old the Sissy K situation. I was just going to update you there, Laurie C. After I talked to her. That's all. No biggie.
The meeting sure didn't last long with the Prime Minister of Israel. Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't do no Whopper Wednesday. The damn router or something for the outdoor app or whatever the mobile app was not working at all. I was like, fuck 'em, I ain't going inside. They had a line inside. I was like, nope, ain't going for that.
Wow.
I was like, come on, get a new router, goddammit. Couldn't do no Whopper Wednesday. I was upset. Almost cried. Oh.
Let's see.
Oh my goodness. Damn. Oh my goodness. Woo, woo, woo. Well, fine. I'm gonna go in the corner and cry. Got a hanky I can borrow.
What else happened today? I don't know. I was all absorbed into Just Humans critique of it's like 2 hours critiquing that and then letting me know that there's nothing that's It's a big nothing burger with the Mar-a-Lago thing because he thinks it's a trap for the media, which I tend to agree with.
It's a trap because they got all the documents on Obama's shit with the Iran and all that other crap. It's to make them look bad.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're not going to be happy when they find out. They're going to be begging for the documents, and then they're not going to be happy when they find out what those documents actually are. And then when this
They
unsealed the
already they
diamond.
believe me. If they could wipe it off the face of the map now, they would. They don't want no parts of that shit.
Right.
They already know that they're screwed. They know they're already screwed. And believe me, if they could give that shit back, hey Donald, here you go. You can have your shit back. Just yeah, shut up. Go, there you go. You can have it back. Believe you me, they already know that. They already know they don't want to touch none of that shit. Yeah, Stacy, Mister, what's his face is coming to your section of town, not to your section, but your state. He's going to Latrobe on November 5th. Oh, bald eagles. I wonder what you would call bald eagle if he got a hair weave. Nah, Joe Biden. That'd be an insult to the bird.
Tonight is Worldwide Howl at the Moon Night. If
Oh
you
shit, we
heard
gotta get Chewy
things
prepped. Come on.
probably just
Yeah, it's because somebody probably stepped on one of them big ass feet.
Huskies don't howl at just the full moon, do they?
Huskies howl just because they can howl. They don't need no damn reason. Ask Christopher. He's in the chat somewhere. They just happy. I mean, they're just happy animals. I mean, somewhat happy anyway.
Oh, I know, Tennessee girl. I saw that and I was just like, oh, Paul Ryan just does not like Mr. T at all. That's because Mr. T has stuff on him. There was emails going back and forth between Paul Ryan and Pence, and those emails have been made public, and it's not good. It's not good for Mr. Ryan. Not good for Pence, not good for Ryan.
Yeah. My husky taught the Akita to howl. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
I mean, you got to see the percentage of people that want Trump to run from CPAC. CPAC, what was it? It was like 90 something percent. And everybody else was left with, just 1%, 2%, 7%, 15%, whatever. I mean, Mr. T had a large number.
I don't know. He's one of the biggest rhino. Oh.
Yeah, Paul Ryan is one of the biggest
He's not a
rhinos ever.
rhino. You got to drop the H. You don't hate not a rhino. He's a rhino. Drop the H. No H in the rhino.
I used to like him so much too. It just pisses me off that some of these people that either you voted for or you liked and admired and thought they did a good job and you were happy about it, that they were the biggest criminals in the entire world. Now you're a flea bag.
Now you're a flea bag. Get away from me, you flea bag.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, it's just sorry, sir. You have to go. You're becoming a flea bag.
Oh, look at Kelly Kay saw a plane today called Rhino. She took a pic and she'll send it to you.
Cool. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, this chatting panel says they'll never wake up to the fact that left versus right is an illusion. Well,
we know that.
Yeah, probably.
I know
Mhm.
that. I know it's just one big thing. We've already read the George H.W. Bush Senior, his indictments, and it has them all working together.
Well, I don't know. I'm torn about which fence to sit on at this point.
Well, that's when you just sit back and watch it all unfold.
Well, it all unfolds, I'm sure, because we're going to have two or three, going by what they're saying, we're going to have two or three good years and then stand by because it's going to be ugly as that cat shit.
Maybe that could be true. It is in November, I think. All this grant, yeah.
Well, it's the certain people that are pulling the string and creating this shit because supposedly they've out orchestrated this crap for the last 10 years to get us to this point where everybody wants all this stuff wiped out. Well, they're more than happy to play, oh, well, we're pretending we're wiping it out, but that's why I want to see people arrested publicly. I don't want to see the videos. I want to see the shit publicly. Because I bet you if you go to Gitmo, it's probably got the same amount of inhabitants plus about 10 that it had 5 years ago. I don't think there's nobody there.
Well, there's been an increase in flights going down there, that's for sure. And
Well,
the new
we don't have,
courthouses have been built. The expansion on
right?
the
But well,
courtrooms.
so just see what everybody's that's everybody's missing the point. If you're trying to sell something, you're going to go out of your way to sell it. We us personally do not know if these flights have been going there or not. We have one or two sources of information. Okay, I'm not saying that he's a bad guy or anything else. We don't know for a fact that anything has gone there. That's
Oh,
what I'm
wait, they
saying. We're
are you saying the board?
listening
You're
to people.
saying that since we've known in the past that the site has been manipulated to a certain extent, that these flights and arrivals and everything else that we're seeing on the arrival board to Gitmo could be artificial,
Right.
right?
What I'm saying is, if the military was doing all this stuff, you would not have anybody anywhere on YouTube putting out nothing. It would be dead, flat silence. The
Unless
point
they
that we're
wanted you
getting
to
these
do it.
little, well, the reason we're getting these little points of intel and stuff is to herd the sheep, the cattle, us, into the correct trough, leading us to the correct pen.
That
I,
I don't
I,
disagree with you there. It's a matter: is this a bad psyop or is this a good psyop?
that's the million dollar question. Because,
Yes.
okay, granted, say all this stuff comes about, we get money, which is going to blow most of these people's minds. They're going to think outside the box. They're not going to think nothing about it. Just hear me out. For 3 years, 4 years tops, everything's all hunky dory and great. Then the pendulum swings back the other way.
I get it.
Okay. It's not going to be the Catholic Church doing it this time. It's going to be the Christians. And I mean, no disrespect.
We're leaving one system that the central bankers went ahead and created, and we're going on to a different system as far as the money is
Oh,
concerned.
well,
Is it going
okay.
to be better? Is it going to be worse? Do we know? No, but we know we're getting off the debt-based system. It's got to
Okay.
go.
But, okay, gotta go. But who's to say that, okay, we were fighting the one world order system for a long time. Now all of that kind of disappeared and we kind of changed names of what this is, quantum financial, saying, well, it might be good, might not, and all this other stuff. I'm not saying, okay, just for giggles, say that they're passing the information to all these people and they're passing it on to us. Okay, now they're going to play off that all these people are being removed from the playing field that are bad.
Right.
They disappear. You don't see them.
Right.
Whether they put them underground or they put them somewhere else, but they're not technically dealt with. You understand what I'm saying? They're being put off the playing board but they're not being killed. I guess is the best word to put it. They're just being hidden. They're just being hidden off the chessboard. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then after everybody gets fat and happy and their brains all back to where it was before, woo, it's like the frog in the pot. They start turning the heat up little by little, and then all of a sudden, well, I'm saying I don't know whether that's going to happen or not, but they have statistical stuff that this happens every 138 years.
Right.
Well, that would put turnaround at to the year 2040. But the elites and all that crap are going to be sealed in their down underneath stuff in 2036 or sooner. So the
Sooner.
question is, just like these doves, okay, they're supposedly being blown up all over the world. We don't have a cent of evidence that that shit is going on. None. None. Not a
Not yet.
picture. Not yet. Okay, but see that we're see this is what everybody's playing this game. Not yet. When are we going to see some evidence before people bite on this bullshit? I'm telling you, it's just like a collector's car. If you go there and a guy says, "Oh, this car's all the numbers match and everything else," okay, if all the numbers match, say it's worth 200,000, this dude's selling it for 100,000. You figure, all right, cool, I can make 100,000. Well, you just taking this dude's word for it. You don't open the hood, check none of the numbers, nothing. You just put it on a trailer, take it home, and you get it home. Nothing matches. The axles, the engine, the fenders, nothing matches. Your $100,000 car is worth fucking 5 grand. So you ain't making shit. You just lost 95,000.
Okay,
So
this
what
is
I'm
my question to you. All right. We know the old system's going bye-bye. It was a ripoff to begin with. A new system's coming in. Who are you going to trust with making that decision of how it should be? Who you gonna trust? Because you gotta trust somebody.
that's a good question. I don't have an exact answer for that, but the question
It's
is,
not like
do
it's not going to change. It's going to change. So which wagon do you want to be on? I want to be on the Trump wagon with whatever decision he makes as far as the gold backed currency. Um, do you want to be on the central bankers wagon where they're going to go all digital and it's
well,
they're going to be
okay,
able to
not
print?
put it this way: is the QFS is it going to be digital or not, or are they going to institute it second or third year? Because once they institute digital currency, you're screwed. Because if you don't believe what they want you to believe, you're getting no money. You're done.
I understand that's a hurdle that has to be addressed.
Well, before everybody, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to say, be cautious what you ask for, because okay, it might be the greatest bliss for a year or two, 3 years. After that fact, if it's even a bliss for that period of time, oh, it might get real ugly after that. I'm just saying, it seems kind of strange that all of a sudden, not discounting this, that okay, T shows up on the scene in 5 years with the U.S. military. He's just kicking these people's ass that have ruled the world for 2,000 plus years.
It's because he can
Just
outplay
kicking
him.
them all over.
He already knows. He outplayed him.
No, well, wait a minute. How do we know that he outplayed him? How did he know he's not being playing a script that they're laying off like they're being outsmarted?
Well, you got to
That
be on one side or the other. Which side are you going to be on?
I'm saying there's a lot of questions that to be asked that aren't being answered, and everybody just, oh, there's no dates, there's no this, there's no that. We have absolutely scant shit, nothing facts, and we're going to fly on a wing and a prayer that this dude has our best interests at heart. Hmm, I don't know about that one, considering every other politician has probably been given a pass or a contract. My question is, why can't we see what's inside Gitmo or something else to allay our fears? but yet we're just going to bite on that magical apple. And usually, when you bite on something that you don't know what it is, it usually ends up biting you in the ass eventually.
All right.
Just
So what are you
saying.
going to do? What are you going to do right now? Something's happening. This is kind of happening. The Wall Streeters are saying this is happening. What are you going to do?
I personally have no power to do anything, but
Exactly.
I think it behooves everybody to start asking these questions. Why can't we see Gitmo? If they're already caught, what's going to prove? What is it going to hurt to see who's there and how many people are there? Because they don't want you to see it.
Don't you have to have some sort of clearance to even get on the base?
Exactly. But we have how much? Okay, how do we know anybody's going to Gitmo for a fact?
We don't. All we know, all we can see is the flights. And as far as he did have one person down there at Monkey Works that was watching that Fort Lauderdale, or what was that airport called that the CIA normally uses? And it was a processing center. But the flights were flying. The flights that were coming in were going directly into the hangar, so you
Right.
couldn't see what was going on as far as that was concerned. As they were coming in, they were going directly to the hangar, and then, you know, doing whatever. Is it a holding facility? Is it where they're processing people, and then they go ahead and get on the plane, and then it goes down to Gitmo, something like that?
You don't know.
There was one of Monkey Works' contacts was trying to figure out what was going on there, but he kept saying that the flights were going into the hangar.
Oh, I know that was a
Planes
while
were in
ago.
the hangar.
I know that was a while ago. Okay, I get that. But see, I don't see what it would call. I don't see what it would hurt to run a camera crew through Gitmo and show how many people are there. If it's full, that's great. If it's not, hmm, where'd they all go?
If Hey Frog, if you can confirm that it's a fake radar, that we're watching things that aren't real whatsoever, that's great. You know, let us know how you can confirm that. Is it something laying on top of the other one? Whatever. You know, I'm not a computer scientist. I can't tell if the system's been hacked, or if we're looking at, you know, a loop of some sort, or what we're looking at. I have no clue. It takes a computer scientist to tell us that stuff.
Okay, well, here's two more that I have that make me question this. The Supreme Court has already come out and said if one vote was mistabulated or messed up its election, the election is null and void. They already have that evidence long
Right.
ago. Same
Right.
way with if we took this server from Germany, as we supposedly did, allegedly, there's enough foreign interference of about 5 or 6 different countries on that. If there was supposedly foreign interference in this election, the election was null and void. Then why are we 2 years down the road from when all this shit happened, that servers were taken way back when, the votes they know are fucked up way back when? Why has none of this shit happened and just still playing with the game? For what
I
reason?
couldn't tell. I'm sorry, I can't tell you. I'm not privileged to that information. There's obviously worldwide events that are occurring. We can all see all this play out. Um, you know, how everything fits in and what the timeline is. I have no clue. I'm not privileged to that information. I only think like 10 people know what's actually going on. Let's see. I did see a statement today from Conservative Cowboy, and he said Mr. T needs to unclench his fist and let it happen now. Yeah, everybody kind of feels that way.
Well, the question is people need to start asking the question, what are we moving to with this financial system?
Okay, I'll ask it. What are we moving to with this financial system? Should I
Okay,
ask? Should
okay,
I write
okay.
my
Well, well,
senator?
well, 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 wait a minute.
Should
Okay.
I write my
What
senator?
why do we have to change from the dollar bill we have now? All you have to do is gold back the dollar bill we have now. Why do we need to change to the supposed digital freaking currency? Why? That is
I
the question, big question. If the dollar is worthless right now, all you have to do is gold back the current dollar. Oh, it's because
Sure.
the cabal has so much of this and that and da da da. Okay, who's saying the cabal's not calling the shots of all this shit being done, cleaning off the playing board, making everybody feel happy just to placate us? They've been throwing this shit out for the last 10 years to get us all. Now they're going to do the little sweep up job, take all the bad players supposedly off the playing field. They're not going to arrest them, they're just hiding them. So then, oh, oh, yeah, a few years of bliss. Oh, these people are so stupid. We got them money. They're all having a good time. Woohoo! Daddy's back in town. Uh-oh. I'm just saying. I don't know if that's true or not, but is it far-fetched? No, it's not. They've been ruling the world for
No, it's
2,000
not.
years.
It's not. Your scenario is extremely dark. I understand the dark side. I don't want any part of the dark side, but I get it.
I don't want any parts of the dark side either, but I would like to be have some kind of assurance that we actually
I
aren't
would love
going
it too. Am I going to
that we're
get it?
going to a
No.
no, we're
I'm
not.
under the realistic of mind that we're not going to get these questions that you want us to ask. We're not going to get the answers. I mean, what do you write your congressman, write your state representative, ask them
Well,
these questions.
well, they're not going to answer considering almost out of what? How many? 400 and almost 500 people in Congress. There's about six that are not about any good. The rest are all
Right,
bought, paid for, or worthless.
right. So who are you going to ask? There's nobody to ask. We have to sit here and we have to watch this shit show play out. And I don't
Well,
think
see,
none of us are going to have a choice in the matter unless they say you're going to vote on it and we all go and we vote. I mean, maybe
well,
that's
put it
something.
well. The hit girl's got a point. She goes, well, what happens if the one vote thing is not real? It is all thrown out. Well, they already proved that, so I don't know why that's not even happening. This shit should have been done February after the election, not all this wait time and all this other stuff. That's what makes me leery about all this crap to being set up. Well,
Does anything with government actually move quickly? No, it doesn't.
right. There is no insurance. There's only faith in God. Okay, not to be nasty and be bad and go on that subject, whatever. But there's two things that they're playing on people's emotions here: kids and God. That's what they're playing on. They want you to bite into both of those real hard. I'm
Uh,
not
didn't
saying that
didn't Brian Page confirm for us that the kid thing was actually real? He did for
I'm
me.
not I'm not discounting that certain stuff with the kids is going on. I'm not saying it, but okay, just like the domes. If the domes are being blown up all over the world, and we still have supposedly they have better cities beneath us than we have above the ground. They have more technology down beneath us than was above on the surface here. That's interesting. I don't know who will believe at this point, but I would think the American people have been through this much that they would want a few more facts instead of this great leap of faith. And that's what this is. There's a great leap of
It
faith
is. It is a great
that
leap of
oh,
faith.
the government might help us, might take care of us, going to give us this, going to give us that. I don't believe that shit for a second. I'm not going to say personalities, but realistically, I don't believe none of them. I'm sorry. I don't believe Donald Trump, any of that stuff, because you know what? Put it this way, can call me whatever. He's one of 40 billionaires in the world. You're going to tell me we got the only black sheep in the world? Maybe we did. That's a great thing. But we're there. 330 million people are pretty much basing their future and the rest of their lives and their kids' lives on, oh, well, we hope this is true. We really hope this is true. There's no facts of any of this stuff, yet we're ready to go make that colossal leap and go, oh, give me this banking system. Woo! The fiat dollar. Okay, you could go back that bitch tomorrow in a heartbeat. Why do we got to change the currency? For what? because we want to make it freaking digital and have all these fucking shit to track the shit out of it. Why is that?
I
Hmm.
haven't seen the new currency, so I don't even know if it exists or not.
Well, if you go by, just saying, not that you go by Charlie Ward, every dollar has a tracking, some kind of tracking mode in it that you can track every dollar no matter where it's at in the world. Where it's at in the world. Ooh, really? That's nice. If it has that kind of technology, that also means that that dollar, you can flick the switch and that dollar is worthless as fuck. If they don't believe it, say you say right now we have conservatives, liberals, and all that stuff. Say it switches to some other whatever party or whatever affiliation you want. Oh, everybody that's got red hair, sorry, your money's no fucking good. Flick, boop. Just as an extreme example. I hope to hell all this shit is true. But these 330 million, more than that, you have billions of people in the world that are trying to make the greatest leap of faith on pretty much nothing. Nothing. Nothing being proven, nothing being shown, fact being presented to us. Awful goddamn big leap. That's all I'm saying.
You're saying okay, you're I just went ahead and presented what we have as far as the Chinese involvement, right? Just we have that. We're getting bits and pieces. It's not like we have zero zilch nothing that's
Oh,
happening.
okay,
That's
wait a
not
minute.
true.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, we're having these bits and pieces, but what does everybody say this is? It's a movie. It's a movie. What if this movie is not the movie that we think it is? That coming out to, oh, they're doing this. What is? I'm saying
I have
there's
no
a lot
idea.
of questions that need to be answered. I get that everybody wants it to fall to the best side. They don't want to get shit on their parade. I'm trying to shit on people's parade. I'm trying to make you aware to start thinking somewhat out of the box, start asking for some facts before you
Who are
make
you
that
going
colossal
to ask?
leap.
That's my biggest thing. You
I
keep
don't
saying
know, but
ask the questions, ask the questions,
just
ask the questions. Who am I going to ask? Am I going to write
people
my
are just
country?
embracing this currency way too fast and oh, this is the greatest. Just like I'm telling you, what is the dollar we have? Okay, why do we have to change from the dollar we have now? All you have to say is the United States dollar we have now is gold asset backed. Why do we have to have a tracking
I
mechanism
don't
put
know.
in that dollar bill? Because they want to know where every one of us and every damn dollar bill it is, and they want to have the ability to turn the shit off. We don't want that. We
Well,
don't need
just
that.
just a minute. If you have coins or dollar bills that are trackable, we already have that. You already know that our dollar bills are somewhat trackable. Um, anyways, when you go ahead and I hand them $100 at Walmart, you know, so they know I spent $100 at Walmart. It's not like they can turn, are going to turn it off. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no
I don't
idea. I have
I don't know
zero
either.
clue on the
I don't
financial
know
side.
either. I'm just saying there's a lot of questions and ain't nobody asking them and nobody getting no answers and we're just gonna have to find out, I guess. So whatever.
Maybe
Oh, I
we'll
mean,
get to vote on it. That's the the light at the end of the
oh,
tunnel that maybe we'll be able to get to vote on it. I don't know. I have no clue. And I have no idea who asked to get those answers.
well, if you would have
And
asked
I'm
me
not
two,
asking Charlie Ward.
well, if you would have asked me 2.5 weeks ago, I'd be like the sooner the better. Now I'm like the slower the better. Take your sweet time, but when all this shit kicks off, this point, in no great hurry to see none of this.
I am. I
I'm
want
not.
it all done. I want it all done. I don't
Yeah,
want
see
to
that,
have it
right, but
right.
I'm just no. I can pass on all of it at this point. I'm like,
Well, then you'll be on that wagon and I'll be on
I
the other wagon.
don't think we're going to be on the same wagon. We might pass. We might be on different wagons for about a year or so, and after that, we're going to be all be on the same wagon, and that bad boy is going to be on flames. Cross paths with a police. He said to welcome. to her, "Welcome to the
He
circus."
said,
What does that tell you? Well,
yeah,
yeah, I bet.
yeah, they're doing depositions over at that hotel. We know that. Jeff B went ahead and called and was able to confirm that that's depositions were being held at that hotel yesterday, and probably today too. Now, whose deposition? We don't know. It's either Eric Schmidt, who is my attorney general in the state of Missouri, who is got this lawsuit going with Fauci and these other people and the big tech companies for knocking people off their platforms and silencing them during the pandemic. Um, so they're all, the judge gave the green light on that to where a deposition, you can go ahead and depose those people. So that could be happening there. But then on Monday, we had Merrick Garland come out and Christopher Wray come out with the arrest of these Chinese people. So that could be going on there too. But I would think if you're going to go ahead and interrogate the Chinese people that you've arrested, I would believe it'd be done in a bunker somewhere. But who knows? I don't know anything. Right, Lori C. Everybody needs to have faith. Thank you.
Okay.
We don't know. Maybe we can complain about it after it happens and then start
Uh,
writing our congressmen and giving our opinions about the new system. Maybe they'll send out a survey.
yeah.
Maybe they'll send
I'll,
out a
I'll go.
survey.
I'll go back to my car analogy. You get the car home and the numbers matches. See if you can find the dude that you bought it from for with the $100,000. Nowhere to be found. Sorry, that number has been disconnected.
Do you like our new financial system or don't you? Please rate it on a scale.
Well, the one that bothers me about them is the way that Charlie Ward describes it. All the currency and the coins can be tracked. They can be tracked. Right now, the U.S. dollar cannot be tracked. U.S.
Are you
coins.
100% positive on that? Because I don't
Well,
think
I'm
that's
not
true. I think they're
100%
tracking that.
positive.
Yeah,
I,
I think they're
I'm
tracking
not
the money
100
already.
positive, but put it this way: I guarantee you, the new ones can be tracked like a bitch. All you got to do is set the radio thing up and go beep, punch in the code, and you say, "Oh, look, there's Savannah. She's over at Walmart or Chewy's fucking house getting food for the dog."
Yes, I
You're like,
believe
"Hey,
that.
there's Savannah. Look, let's turn her shit off. Let's turn her shit off just to play with her." Oh, well, excuse me there, Miss Savannah. Your $20 bill doesn't work. What do you mean my $20 bill work? It's been turned off. What?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I totally understand.
I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just trying to lay both sides of the thing out. I'm trying
And
to
then
point
if we
shit
go
out.
ahead and then if we go ahead and we create laws to where they cannot or do something like that. They have to have some sort of warrant from the judge to go ahead and turn your currency off. Um, is it going to be followed? I mean, we all know that when the V was going on and they were indicating that had to take the jab. They were going into patients' records and all this other kind of stuff that was totally against the law. So I mean, during that time period, they just threw the law book out, and now they're going to have to pay the price for that. But I have no idea.
Well, I'm just
I would
trying.
I would think it would have to take a judge's order to turn off your
Oh,
currency, but
oh,
I don't
well,
know.
okay. I'm just trying to stir creative debate to pull people's head out of the matrix to a point and make them think critically on a
Yeah, I
lot of
get it. I
different
get it. Don't
areas.
walk down the dark hallway alone. Yeah, I get it.
I'm trying. I hope as well that all this stuff goes out. It's just like you in a flight to the airport or wherever you're flying. I hope you have the most smoothest flight. Your luggage all makes it. You don't have no glitches between planes and all that other shit. But chances of that happening, I don't know. Sometimes it
Right.
does. Sometimes it don't.
No, I think I don't. I think we'll have glitches along the way.
Well, yeah, Biden's not even a consideration. I mean, he's just. I mean, he's put in there. He's put it. He was put there for whatever reason. He was put there to stir the pot. He was pretty much stir the pot because the shit that you're seeing with gas prices and lumber prices and all that shit, it's artificial. Because the warehouses are full of lumber and all that other crap. But gas, I don't know because the reserves are gone. They're gone.
We
But
think they're gone.
no, I
We don't
think
know.
well, they were supposed. Well, that's true. We don't have it for a fact, but they were
We
supposedly
don't know.
sold. They were supposedly sold back on December 15th when all that crap was going on. They sold a bunch to the Chinese and the Saudis.
Yeah, I know.
So,
It's kind of ironic how all these Chinese arrests are happening on Christopher Wray's speech on Monday,
well,
and
I don't know about the rest of the stuff that Falk's saying, but he is true about that. In warfare, the victor writes the new history.
right.
That's one thing that's happened in this country. There's American history and there's US history. US history is totally bastardized against American history that actually what happened in this country. Well,
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be funny.
I don't know. He does well, I don't know.
I think just okay, everybody that just came in, if you watch on Rumble, this guy called Just Human, he goes over all the things that were said on Monday's statement address from Merrick Garland and Christopher Wray, and lays it all out in exactly what's happening. And there is a lot of arrests happening within the Chinese CCP members here in the United States being arrested.
Oh, you guys got to go out again. Good, dogs. Jeez, hold on. Guys are a pain in the butt. The doggies are a pain in the butt.
Hmm.
Whoops. Hold on. Hold on.
10 out of, let's see, he says, I'll read this
Chew.
while he's taking the dogs out. First, let me point, this is Christopher Wray talking. First, let me point out that 10 of the 13 charged individuals we're discussing today are Chinese intelligence officers and Chinese government officials. They are charged with different cases that might seem at first glance to be about unrelated issues. However, this is something I have been talking about for years. Now, each of these cases lays bare that the Chinese government fragment violation of international law as they work to project their authority and their view around the world, including within our own borders. In all three of these cases, and then he goes on and says, and frankly, in thousands of others. And Just Human really pointed that out and put that in bold. He goes, it's not just these three cases that they're working on, it's thousands of others. They are threatening democratic norms and the rule of law as they work to undermine U.S. economic security and fundamental human rights, including those of Americans. So there's a couple articles out regarding the Security Exchange Commission on what's it called? It's called, I want to say Wahoo, or not Yahoo, Wahoo, something like that. That internet company that's always been in a question over the years.
Oh, Yahoo.
It's not Yahoo. It's Huawei. It's Huawei, isn't it?
Oh,
It's Huawei.
Holloway. Okay.
It's that one.
Yeah,
Okay. And
okay.
that's the one that Tony Podesta went ahead and worked with the Biden administration to get them cleared because Mr. T blacklisted them and said no. And Tony Podesta worked with the Biden administration to get them off the blacklist and on the market. Now all of this stuff is coming up with the FBI, and you're going to see, and I think the very first arrest you're going to see is Tony Podesta. We always thought the first arrest was going to be John Podesta, but I think the only thing we had to work with before on the boards, if you're going by the boards, was the word Podesta. I don't think it said John Podesta. It just said Podesta was going to be the first arrest. And I think that's going to be Tony.
Oh,
So there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff coming up here. I've got to get that link. Anyways, that's what Just Human was pointing out. There's been, let me see. We also see a coordinated effort across the Chinese government to lie, cheat, and steal their way into unfairly dominating entire technology sectors, putting competing U.S. business companies out of business. As I have pointed out before, their economic assault and their right violations are part of the same problem. They both violate the rule of law, and one of the purposes of the Chinese government's repression is to make it easier to steal our innovation. They try to silence anyone that tries to fight back against their theft. Companies, politicians, individuals, just as they try to silence anyone who tries to fight back against other aggressions. And in our cases today, we have yet another example. Their attempted obstruction of an independent judicial process to give underhanded help to their companies accused of breaking our intellectual property laws and deny justice to the company's victims. So they're going after them for everything. You can just see it here in his speech. Since I have started as FBI director, I have repeatedly sounding the alarm about the Chinese government's disregard for fair business practices, for international norms, and for the rule of law. The FBI has been reaching out and warning, and more importantly, helping communities the Chinese government targets. Businesses of almost any size and almost any sector, agriculture to green tech, semiconductors, Chinese American communities, universities, and state and local governments, and our foreign partners around the world. So then he goes on to say that the foreign partners around the world have seen right through Beijing's hypocrisy, and everybody's kind of working together to get all that out.
trying to make the FBI look good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know.
Let's put some lipstick and a dress on a pig. Oh my goodness.
But I think Just Human is right about all this particular
to me like
stuff.
they're laying the groundwork for something. What they're laying?
Yes,
I don't know,
exactly. That's
but
what I'm saying. They're laying the groundwork. And then you've got the assistant, Matthew G. Olson. He's the assistant U.S. attorney, or attorney general, I should say, the assistant attorney general, Matthew G. Olson. And he's working on the Kennock case. And everybody knows what Kennock is, right?
Right. Well, I got a question. Did they spring that dude? I'm sure they did.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. It wasn't going into that. All we know is that Olson is working on that case. That's all that Just Human was saying. But it's all intertwined. That's the Chinese CEO of Canuck, and Canuck is the software program for elections. And the Pentagon bought their software program, and our soldiers were using that software program for voting. And counties all over the United States have been using that software for voting. And it's got direct lines back to China. So, so I guess the LA County district attorney, I'm sure this has been turned over, but the LA district attorney went ahead and arrested him. But it sounds like to me that that's probably been turned over to the FBI and the Justice Department, because Matthew Olson now has the case. So I think the LA district attorney turned it over to them.
Mm.
But yes, they are definitely laying the groundwork for something huge. We'll see what it is.
I don't know about huge. It's probably just a sorry,
No,
midterms.
you
Sorry,
got
midterms.
Tony Podesta all tied in with the that company. And that's a major deal. You've got Biden removing it from the blacklist, and it should remain on the blacklist. That's a big deal. The SEC's all involved with all that stuff. That's a huge deal. It's all really big. And that if we do get an EBS, I'm sure that's what the EBS is going to be about. I don't know.
No, it's going to be stay home. Stay in your house. Got to have that big scare of it. We got to do a little martial law to bring
Oh
in the
yeah, it could be
Nasara.
about Russia too. I mean, there's
Got
a
to
whole
be
bunch of
Nasara.
Russia stuff going on too.
Who knows? Be just a joy and get stuck at home. That would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be interesting.
Where's Travis? Is he doing his own show today?
I don't know. I talked to him earlier. He was out doing something. I don't know if he's doing his own show or not. I didn't look. I don't know. Do not know. I don't know. Just I wish there was like a clear cut answer, a clear cut path, and there's not. It just sucks. Just wish there's a clear cut path.
I would like it a little bit more black and white too, but it's just not.
No,
We're not getting. We didn't.
not.
They
It's not.
did not consult us. We did not
It's
get.
not even close to black and white. It only got one color so far that I've seen. Like, come on, where's the rest of the colors, boys? Come on, give us something.
Hey, they didn't ask for our input.
You can't handle the answers. You
I know.
don't deserve the answers.
Handle the truth.
Oh, come on. I'm a boy. I think I can take it. Maybe.
Maybe not.
I don't know.
You don't want to know.
A lot of people that I know that I don't know, that they don't really have the backbone for it all. They get nervous and scared over the littlest things, and I'm just like, okay, can we put on our tough pants now or something? Can we see your backbone? It's just not there.
Well,
And they've done it,
okay.
and they've neutered us and whatever over the years.
Well, the best way to erase history is to have two histories of the United States. American history, which is the real one, and U.S. history, the one that's been bastardized by these people on the left side of the fence. That's the real day. That's the real pisser about this country. The U.S. history should never be to anybody because it's all bullshit. Now, American history is what actually fucking happened, but we're not telling that to the kids today. No. To take a knee and bow to all these other countries and all this crap. Bullshit. Just saying. ooh. Uh, uh, uh,
I don't know, Robin. I've never heard of that. I wonder if it is something to do with many life insurance companies being involved with using the Hang Sent Index. International strategy has something tied into this. I don't know what you're talking about there. I probably missed a few other postings that would make more sense, but
uh, uh,
I don't know.
well,
Yeah,
uh,
I know, Pappy Two Bears. I know.
uh,
Whatever.
yeah, that's true. Nobody sent the United States billions.
Do you know the rest of the world looking at us think we are just the biggest, fat and lazy?
Well,
Fat and lazy and dumb. I mean, we are the only country that doesn't do the metric system. I mean, I think we all tried to learn it during the Carter days and it was a major fail.
okay, but realistically, why do we need a metric system when we have a perfectly legit system here?
I get it, but I'm just saying we are the only country in the entire world that's not on it.
Well, okay. I mean, does I get it, but I mean, realistically, it's fucking it's just not broke. Why fix it?
I get it. I get it. I don't know.
I'm saying it's a pain in the ass when you work on cars because if it's 10 millimeter bolt and the 3/8 it doesn't is close, but it doesn't fit it. Da 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 da. It's just
Oh, I
it's
know. I
never
think
ending.
that's probably the main reason is because of tools and cars and
Well, just like I'll give you an example of
construction.
a Harley Davidson air cleaner has about 7 bolts that hold it on. When you actually get all the bolts off, they're almost all the same length and probably the same thread pitch. I've never checked that, but the heads they have 7 different heads. Every bolt has a different head. As one is a normal that you use an open end wrench to get off. One's an inverted Torx. One's a Torx. One's an Allen key that's some up number. It's a 2.5 or some bullshit that most people don't have. The other one's something else. And you're like, why couldn't you just make them all type? Because they want you to force you to try to make you go to the dealership or spend money on tools that you don't have. Just look at your appliances. Your
No, I
appliances
know.
today used to be able to be fixed. Now most of the parts for them, like on these certain of these Whirlpool other washers, the control panel takes a shit all the time. Well, the control panel's like $370. All it does is have 2 plugs that plug in. It's easy as shit to get to, but shit, you're gonna spend all $400. You might as well go buy a goddamn brand new washer to start the fuck over.
The appliances these days last only they have a 10-year lifespan, whereas before you could go 30, 40, 50 years. They have a 10-year lifespan.
Who appliances?
Appliances, air conditioners, furnaces. Yeah, the air
Oh,
conditioning
yeah.
guy.
Oh,
But then
air
I just was
conditioners.
here.
Oh, air conditioners. You get 10 years out of a. Well, I don't know about the ones that sit on the ground, but the ones you put in your window. Shit, you best be up buy one of them bad boys at Walmart. Buy it in June, use it for the summer, and take that bad boy back in September and say, hey, it don't function. Because by the time next
Okay,
year
I'm
rolls
not
around,
talking about those. I'm talking about the ones that sit outside your house, central heat and air. I
right?
mean, I've had the furnace since 1995 when the house was built, and he's in. Of course, I'm sure he's just giving me this line. I'm like, it works fine. I just want you to check it, make sure there isn't any leaks, and I'm not going to have a problem over the winter. I'm not going to wake up, be dead or whatever from carbon monoxide poisoning. But he looks at it and he's like, well, it's a good little unit. How long has it been here? I said, I'm sure it's been here since the house was built in 95. And he's like, well, it definitely has lived out its lifespan. I'm like, oh, great. Well, it'll be another, what, $6,000, I'm sure. And the air conditioning unit's a $3,000. So it's a whole $9,000 due.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, he came on right for me. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. We're fixing to shut it down. Oh, there he is. He's over here now. What's up, Travis?
Hey, Travis. I'm getting ready to jump. Are you ready to come up?
You gonna jump? Oh my goodness! Can we see that on camera? Woo! Come on, come on. Ooh,
I haven't seen
there's
wildlife.
Pappy too. I can't believe I'm far back. Damn, I'm that far back in chat. Jesus. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me drop the link here. Ooh. 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 I found out how to do that shit on other parts of my phone today too. How to paste shit. I was like amazed. I was like, ooh, damn.
Oh, pay bills by your phone?
No, paste links. I mean, like you want to send
Oh,
something to
paste
a bunch of
links.
people.
That's good.
The
I don't
link
know
will
how to
stay
do
there
that.
as long as you don't change what you're trying to send. I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't know that. It's like dumb. Dumb. Ooh. So what did Chewy get today? Did he get any more pickets?
No, he's fine today. He's pretty good. I need to go out and change a couple more, just because they're you know it's a potential. Yeah, he does. He goes up and down the fence and checks the pickets with his paw to find out which ones are loose. I did
Oh,
watch him do that. It was either today or yesterday. I don't remember which.
I think him and Dopey are texting each other. I saw her with her paws out sitting on the dirt looking at something. I was like, oh my, look, she's texting Dopey. She's texting Chewy. Hmm.
He stands up like like on his hind legs and just checks all those pickets. And he was sniffing them today.
Oh my goodness, they were snipping them. Oh my goodness.
He sniffed pickets today. I was watching him through my window. And then the other day he was testing their strength.
The Chewy. He's funny.
I know he is. I've never had a dog that was that interested in any of that stuff.
We got to get him a little construction hat. Get him a little construction hat.
That's exactly, if he was human, that's exactly what he would be. Some sort of construction worker. Probably working, building fences all day.
Right. Well, that's like huskies, man. Huskies are they'll dig you a tunnel in a heartbeat, man. Them dogs, whew, good lord. I had a husky. That bad boy had like an extra trip to the damn SPCA. Oh, your dog's here again. I was like, damn, again? I just left. Just left the house. How's he out already?
Yeah.
Uh,
I know the girl, yes, was it yesterday that the girl rang the doorbell? I think it was. Where she went ahead and rang the doorbell to let me know I had a hole in my fence and my dog was getting out in the front yard. Well, she comes up with her dog. So she rings the doorbell. She's standing there with her dog and her dog's just sitting there. I'm just like, You want to trade? Your dog looks like he's well behaved and well mannered, and you actually can walk him and everything. I'll trade you. So funny.
You need to put wire fencing across it. That's what Hit Girl's saying.
Yeah, it's the thing with the wire fencing though is if it's got those knots at the end. I'm leery of what my neighbor, because my neighbor to the left has a dog. See, I'm surrounded by dogs. We all have dogs, and we all share the fencing. Um, so I would hate for one of their dogs to get injured. If there's that knotting, I don't know.
Well, hell, I had to build a concrete pad and put a fence around it to keep the damn husky in flea.
Well, if I do get that money, I do need a new fence. I'll just purchase a new fence for everyone. I don't have to replace the one on the right side because they already did that last year.
Right. You get a decent amount of money. My ass digging me a bunker. I'm going down underground when all the other people said we're going down underground. Boop, boop, boop.
Yep.
Oh,
Thank you, Hiko.
yeah, so, yes, thank you for yesterday's show because we hit 1,000 views. Oh my goodness. I don't know how,
I
but
think it was because of the length of time that you went.
could be
You guys went what, 3-4 hours?
4 hours, something. I think something like that.
I'm not sure it had much to do with B, but long shows, you know, you can put them on while you're working on something on your computer and it'll just go and go and go.
Yeah, true. Oh man, you coming up there, Travis? Oh man, shit. Don was up all night last night. Called me at 2:30. I talked to him for about a half hour. Then we were done, and my ass was sound asleep. My phone rings at like 4 something this morning. I don't even know what time it is. I had one eye closed. I'm like, oh, what? What are you? I'm thinking, what does he want now? I said, not answering the phone. Then he like texted me 3 other times. I'm like, would you go to bed? I'm like, damn. Me too. So is work slowing down any, or are you still getting swamped?
It's slowing down, but see the reason why I told you this yesterday, didn't I? That my supervisor was the one that was putting out all the cases and assigning the cases to everyone. And then the manager of the department decided that she was going to take on that duty instead of having the supervisor do it. Well, now all those cases are sitting with the manager, and the manager doesn't have any time to do it. We already knew that ahead of time. She's already swamped. And so now those cases are just sitting with her. And they're accumulating on her queue.
Oh,
they need to be dished out so we can work on them. So even though I might not have that many cases that I'm looking at right now, you know, she decides to.
The wave is coming.
The wave is coming. Yes, exactly. The wave is coming. Whereas, you know, and then we're going to get yelled at for how long they've been sitting in queue. It's just like, well, if they were dished out earlier, I could have had it turned around the same, you know, on at least some of those I could have had turned around the same day.
You better get Savannah a surfboard. Incoming tsunami. Incoming tsunami, right way, baby.
Tsunami's coming. but My supervisor said the other day, she's like, I might just get in there and start assigning some stuff out. And I said, well, I wish you would. So, it's not going to be as huge as what I think it's going to be later on in the week. I can just see now Friday, you walk in and you're going to have like 60 cases to work.
Yeah, you'll have them up to they'll have them up to your knee. You're like, what the fuck is all this shit? You're like, what?
You've been hanging on to all this crap. We'll see.
Right. What's up, David N? Woo woo, welcome, welcome. That's nice, Hydra.
Hey, David N. Why don't you have? Hey, David N, are you doing anything? Why don't you have David N come up? He hasn't been up in a while.
I don't care. He can come up. Anybody can come up.
I need to step down.
Oh, I heard somebody beep. Maybe not.
No.
I'm hearing stuff. Hearing shit now. Oh, where Don's hiding at? Ooh.
He might be listening to a different channel.
Yeah, if you need to go, you can go. It's fine. I can hang out with myself. I can hang out with myself.
Oh, he's at his mom's right now, so he can't. Okay. All right. Well, have a good evening, everyone. We'll talk tomorrow.
Bye. What's tomorrow?
Bye.
Thursday? Woo.
Yeah.
Oh boy, another
Thanks,
week.
bye.
Bye. Ooh, my, we got 69 watching. Ah. Sometimes laughter to mind is dangerous. Yeah. Seriousness will get you killed too. So yeah. Yeah. Robin Ward. Welcome. If you haven't signed, if you haven't signed up, sign up for all the Rhino Nation channels. And you go 7 through 10. Sign up for all of them. We may need them. We may need them. And if you want to visit the Rhino Nation, all capital letters over there on Rumble, get us to 100 so we can stream over there if we want to. It'd be greatly appreciated. I think we're in the mid 40s somewhere. I don't even look. Haven't even looked. Woo. Right. Ugh. What are you ugging for, Laurie C? What are you ugging for? Ugging. Oh. Yeah, it was Whopper Wednesday. I couldn't even use the Whopper Wednesday thing. There you go. There's the Rhino Nation Rumble link. Click on that bad boy. Go sign up for the Rhino Nation Rumble page. And as soon as we get to 100, we can go stream live over there one day. Ooh. Trailing behind to get to 100 before us, but oh well. Slow but steady. We'll make it. I think we're in the mid 40s somewhere. I don't know. I haven't looked lately. Like and subscribe to 8, 9, and 10 of the Rhino Nation, and 7 too. 7's got the most channels, but it's got the most strikes too. So I'll have to leave that one dormant for a while. Under current situations. Under current situations. Oh, I went Taco Hell. I got I got two something chicken ranch, whatever the value menu, some $2 burrito, pretty fat, not bad. Added some extra shit to it. Taco Bell's expensive. Oh God. Plus they keep changing their man. You got to sit there forever with their menu because they keep changing that shit. Yeah, at least it was something different. I went by Laurie C's favorite place. It was calling my name, but I didn't have Raising Cane money today. Didn't have Raising Cane money today because I always spend like $15 in that bad boy just on myself. You always got an extra a finger or two and an extra piece of toast or two, which adds up quick. Next time I go there, though, I'm going to get him see if I can trade in the coleslaw for an extra piece of bread. See it work. Excuse me. Probably be paying for this later tonight, but for right now, I know. But 6 strips ain't enough. You can eat like 7 or 8 of them bad boys. They're so good. It's just like, ugh. That's like the trying to think what that other place is called down here. They got another place, and man, I'll tell you what, I like to have a revenue there. I ate there one night. It was like $27 for one person. I wanted to exchange your slaw for the toast. That's what I'm wondering. Probably not, but it's worth a try. Yeah, chicken fingers down here are expensive. At one place, I'm trying to think, but it's got man every day. It's got a line. Morning, noon, night. It don't matter what time of the day you go there. Place is huge. Just be happy with a 6. I didn't even get a chance to get a Whopper tonight. I was trying to order it, and it comes up and says, "Poof, this something about the device not supported at this location." I was like, "Oh shit!" Somebody busted the router. I was like, "Bummer, bummer." Gotta have some chicken. Gotta have some chicken fingers left for the next morning, man. Like 1 or 2 at least, or something. See, when I used to work for the airlines, we used to have these baseball charters that come in, and if the food was left over from the flight, you could pretty much raid whatever you could carry off the plate. Oh my God, man! I'll tell you what, we had some late night feasts that were off the chain. You get ice creams and fucking all kind of shit, man. It was just like a ridiculous amount of food and shit they had left, like trays of cheese chunks, like the white cheese, the yellow cheese, all that stuff. It was like, whew, man, they had all kind of stuff, popsicles. Yeah, so now I got to plan a trip to Mexico because can't go to the Philippines because they still got they just changed where it's at in the paperwork. You used to have a E1 health pass. Now they changed it to some other name brand of shit, but they buried where you got to have the vaccination. Instead of being on the first 2 paragraphs, it's now buried on the second page, halfway down. I'm like, geez, who is? So I have to fly to Nellie B to Mexico and meet up in Mexico. Maybe just stay in Mexico. You get the onion rings, man. You get the onion rings. The Whopper's not bad. Onion rings, Whopper, beep, soda. Nope, can't come to the United States. No such thing as a travel visa, or no such thing as a travel visa for Filipinos here. I mean, they have them, but try getting one is like ridiculous. No, she can't come here. I mean, it's like, well, I can, mm, well, I can try to put a K1 visa in or whatever, but shit, that takes $600. Takes them 3.5 to 4 months to vet my happy ass, which should take them 2 weeks because all you got to do is see if you've got a criminal record, you ever been married before, see whether you can make enough money to sustain the both of you, and some few other things. I said you could do that shit in a week, but it takes them 3 months because it's the federal government. It probably takes more than that now because of the stupid crap. Right. Well, if I just go to Mexico altogether, to Mike Petty tell me about the roots of God destroying the White House. Folks got a full night ahead of him. Yeah. I told her that a while ago. I said, you ought to just fly to Mexico. We'll get you some guards. You'll probably get new shoes, a backpack, an envelope of cash, a new phone, and some shoes. She goes, is that legal? I said, no, but it didn't stop 2 million other people from doing it. Uh, no, look, the turtle's back after smoking a stogie or two. What did? She asked, is it legal? I said, well, I don't know, but it didn't stop 2 million of the 2.5 million other people from doing it, from strolling across the border. So I'm like, shit. I said, you might get some new kicks. You might get some new Nikes. Get a envelope of cash. Woo-hoo. I don't know. Oh, WB, welcome back, Turtle Girl. Welcome back. I was cleaning your kitchen. Oh my! Did you get one of them Joy special mops that you makes cleaning the kitchen floor so special? Mm. Oh. Oh well, we're not doing nothing. And Cabo, and I don't know about the chat. I wasn't watching that too hard. Whoop whoop whoop. I don't know. Joy's got some special mop made. She said, "Ooh, it was like, ooh, it made all we're doing mop." She said it made mopping like awesome. Uh, I don't know. This is the Hopium channel. I don't know. Hate like hell to see what the other ones are putting out. This is definitely not the Hopium channel. Ugh. It's definitely not the Hopium channel. I don't believe none of that crap. If it does, it does. But I got a feeling we're going to get kicked in the ass, squarely in the ass. I hope not, but There we go. Uh-oh. Now I gotta highlight that. It's an O-seater spin bucket mop. Oh my goodness. There it is, right under the road. Look at that. There you go. Right up where everybody can see it. You need to stroll to your local store and get one. Oh, look, Laurie C just got herself one. Woo-woo. Oh, shit. Stacy's going to be on the prowl for one tomorrow. Look out. Go to the store to get me a O-seater mop. Oh, Turtle says no mopping here tonight. I have turtle tracks all over the place. I have turtle tracks everywhere. Oh, my goodness. Turtle tracks everywhere. Oh, man. Oh man, Tennessee girls got one too. Oh my goodness, they're going like mad cakes. Going like mad cakes. Ugh. Let's say, man, it made my burritos fat. My burritos got fat. Man, no sauce in there, but whatever. Figure out which one to eat. I'll be all right. Man, damn, got something in my eye. Ooh, damn, I got something in my eye. Shit, ouch. Fucking bug. Fucking flies from right in my eye. God damn. That's the worst part about Louisiana, the fucking bugs. Have more bugs. You would think they'd be dying off by now. No. Fuck no. I hope that mosquito that bites you, that's biting us here lately, I hope that bastard dies in the wintertime. Hope he dies in the wintertime. Sick of him. Well, I think mom's the least amount of thing that's on Sissy's mom right about now. I don't know. Travis is still doing his show, probably. Oh, come on, Kelly K, get your ass up here. Come on, Turtle. Put the turtle icon up there. Woo, put the turtle icon up there. Put the turtle icon up there. Woo, doggy. Get the purple rhino. Invite the purple rhino up. Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, well, I'm just saying, I don't think she's got to, I don't think we have to keep her included. She's not going to be doing no mopping anytime soon. I think that's the least of her worries right about now. Wrong. Oh, Kelly K trying to be Christina now. Wrong. Smart ass. Oh my. Damn. My burrito got stuck in the paperwork. Hey, damn. That ain't good. My burrito got stuck in the paperwork. Ew. Come on. There we go. Finally. Oh my goodness. What a mess. What you gonna do when a burrito doesn't want to come out for you? Oh. Why, what, she just text you? Oh. Uh, so just watching. Oh, see, she'd be upset there was no trolls here tonight. Not yet, anyway. But, woo woo. Night, Tennessee girl. Night, night. Woo woo. Thank you for the hard hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Well, what life's going to do demos. So, yeah. Gonna be strolling around its banana sack. I get it. Perfectly. I get it. Mhm. We'll have to get him as Georgia Bulldog, huh? Why would I want to eat a salad? Rabbit food. I had one of them last week. I had one of them last week. Sharks in the house. If I ate a salad, I'd probably keel over and die from the shock alone. I had one of them apple pecan salads from Wendy's. That was pretty good. Expensive as fuck for lettuce, but it was pretty good. Oh, so what intel we got, Jeff B? Got any good intel? Got any good porn shots to throw up there? Woo! Tell you what, that apple pecan one, or whatever they got, it's called apple pecan, I think, at Wendy's. That thing is off the chain. I'd eat one of them again. Oh, imagine that, Bo. Could you make a hat with that on it? Mm. Make a make a black hat with a blue letters and say "we fucked" on it. Or better yet, you could put and find the Chinese letters. Put "we fucked" in Chinese letters on there. Everybody go, what the hell does that mean? He said, "We fucked." Oh, what's up, Blake Smith? Get his t-shirts. What do you want him to say on it? Are we fucked? Uh, I could probably get away. I could probably get away with putting smooth up in you on there. Ooh. Tell me what you want him to say, Kelly K. I'll make one tomorrow, or make the design for it. You don't have to buy it off of Teespring. Mm. Screwed balls deep. Mm. Uh, uh, I guess I'm gonna have to look up how it's spelled in Chinese. Jeff probably knew that one. How do you spell "we fucked" in Chinese? Mm. Yeah, it's one of them smooth up in ya. Oh my God! I just thought of one. Actually, you just have I'll just have to take a picture of a bottle of not a bottle, but a little container of Vaseline. Yeah, and put on there the approved lubrication of the Biden administration. Uh oh, gotta whack some weeds. Thought the frog was leaving, or whoever, however you pronounce that shit. We got the shark in the house. We got the shark in the house. Travis is back. Mm. Oh yeah. Whoop whoop whoop. Mm-mm-mm. Caveman. Yeah. Got to go over to Teespring. I ain't been over there in months. I don't even know if the shit's still up. Don't even know. I have to go see what's going on over there. Damn. Woo. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, I gotta get the screwdriver bit tomorrow. Get the clips off and get the pole out the way. I don't know, Kelly K. I've never picked up a frog and sat down and had a conversation with him about that, but you know. Uh, gotta find my truck key tomorrow too. I don't know. Gotta be careful. That turtle's looking under the frogs. You're picking the frog's leg up and taking a gander. Yeah, what you packing there, big boy? All right. Don't be hating. I read a book. I read Clifford the Big Red Dog. I read that book all the time as a Sicarius. You gotta have them books where the pictures pop up and shit. It's fucking awesome. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No, I got the key to the Explorer. I got to find the key to the my Ford pickup is in the other car. Is in the you know, wouldn't be long. I'd be walking if that was the case. And that's what I'm in right now. Okay, I'm not fancy what she's saying about me. I don't know how that works. Should have been a surgeon. I don't know about that. Turtles are slow. Turtles are slow. How can you be blocked that you're showing up in the chat? I don't get that. I don't see how. I don't know. I don't know. Sounds like the chat battle, not mine. Sounds like the chat battle, not mine. Rah! So what else happened today? Nothing. 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 I see him in mine. So if I see him on mine, he should be everywhere else too, I would think. I don't know how that fucking is because I'm seeing chat on both. I don't know. Oh my god, if this is a hopium channel, we're in deep shit then. I can see everybody's comments, so I don't know who. I don't see anybody blocked. So I don't know what you're talking about. So, whatever. Whatever. You tell him, Larcy. You get him, Larcy. Tell him. Tell him. Get him. Ooh, ooh. Good stuff. Good stuff. Whoops. Time for a Pop Tart. Ribbit, ribbit. Oh, yeah. Ribbit, ribbit. Oh, yeah. Kelly K like frogs. Frogs like frogs. Turtles like frogs. Every time I have the frogs show up is when it rains. Seems like playing in a drain hole, drain ditch, whatever you call it. What's up, Larry P? Welcome, welcome. I don't know. What's up, Larry P? Welcome, welcome. Oh, there you go, Larry. We'll let you on up here. Do you want to say hi? There you go, Larry. Woo, woo, woo. Woo. Good night, Joey. Thanks for the donuts. Thanks, Joey, for the donuts. Woo woo. Ugh. Gotta be very, very quiet. You got the turtles in the house. Turtles is in the house. They're sneaking around. Sneaking, sneaking around. Night, Joey. Shit's funny. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Mm. Uh, why don't you go sit somebody in the corner? Go sit somebody in the corner for a little while. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's too fucking funny. Mm-mm. Does it matter? Why not? Oh, I don't know. Let's see. We're on what Thursday? Tomorrow's Thursday, so ain't too much happened this week so far. I'm surprised. I thought a lot more shit was going to go on this week, but nope. Mm. Woo, woo, woo. Sorry. Had to fire that one out of there. Taco Bell. Known for gas. Ooh, known for gas. Known for gas. Known for gas. What are you talking about, Frog? There's no hopium being put out over here, so I don't know what you're talking about. If this channel's hopium, then something wrong with your definition of the word, because it doesn't exist over here. Far from it. But if you're that disenchanted, then I suggest you find somewhere else to go watch something. Well, it don't really matter who's coming back in power. It's just like we're all screwed. Ain't nothing happened. It's a deep. I mean, it's a whatever. It's the elite doing the shit that they've done for the previous 2,000 years, and we're too stupid to wake up and figure it out and ask questions. I'm like, sorry, just a lot of questions that need to be answered before everybody makes that ginormous leap. The biggest one I have is about the currency. What's wrong with the current dollar? You mean to tell me that you can't make it asset backed and it has no tracking chip or anything else in it? What are you talking about? Well, don't know. Oh, there's Billy Giles. Billy Giles, the Rhino Nation love stud. The Rhino Nation love stud. Oh, well, here, I'll throw it out to the chat. What do you think I ought to put on a t-shirt or a sweatshirt? Don't matter, either or. What logo do you think I ought to put on a t-shirt or a sweatshirt? Come up with something. I think they need to leave our currency fucking molested. Need to be unmolested. It's gonna be nippy tonight. Phew, man. You want yours to say thumbs up? You want yours to say thumbs up? Oh, look up. Oh, I'm a hoop hippopotamus. Whenever I pronounce the fucking word, I'm a hippopotamus. Ooh. I hope a rhinoceros. Uh, I wonder if I could find. Oh, right, I see it now. I wonder if I could find a picture of fairy dust. Fairy dust or a magic wand, I guess. Come up with something. I like the colored planes. Uh, well, that's good, Billy Goes. Don't do it often, but had to do it for my sister. Had to do it for my sister. Probably hits home. It probably hits home more so to him than it would to anybody else because he's part Cherokee. I have about 10% of me, and I've always identified those animals ever since I was little. Had dreams about them. Woo, woo, woo. If you've ever seen a normal bald eagle is a majestic bird anyway in flight. If you've ever seen a white eagle in flight or in person, they're incredible. They are an incredible animal because they have even their feet. Even their feet are not yellow like a normal eagle's is. The entire bird is white. Even their beak is white. Same way with a white falcon. White eagles are not that common. White falcons are even less so. White buffalo are almost existent, but come on, Stacy, you got to get you a cup like Laurie C. Laurie C's got aluminum cup, baby. Keeps her drinks cold and hot. Ooh yeah. Kelly Case like it too. She ain't got one. Trying to see what should I put. Whoa. Oh, uh, uh, Yeah, I wish I got the cups free. I wish I got anything over there free. Maybe I'll have to try Printify. That's part sissy, not a love. Don't fucking mop. I think I ought to know what her house saying. I don't do fucking shit. Flu for orchids. Quick draw McGraw. Lorries will be never let a good food, never let a good flu go to waste. Why this thing ain't hot? It's not. Uh, See, that would be perfect. I don't fluff. I fart. Stand by. Oh my! Turtle power. Turtle power. Whoop whoop whoop. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Turn that shit off. Um, oh my. Whoop whoop. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Taco Bell induced. Taco Bell induced. Quick draw McGraw. Pew pew. Pow pow. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I said, oh my goodness. Ooh, doggy. Time for Pino. Why would you want to go with Pino? No way. No way. Pino. It ain't coming out the other end. Just coming out the top, you're good. When you, what you gonna do when it comes out the other end for you? Need for gas. I just got a burp. Just ate that Taco Bell. What you expect? Got to expect a little nocturnal emissions with that bad boy. Got to come out somewhere. Got to come out somewhere. Uh, I'm still here. All right. Let me see here. Come up with something. Let's see. Got to come up with something. Mm. Let me see here. I guess I got to come up with something. I'm trying to think. Uh, let's see here. All right, just in case anybody joined us late, Sissy K's husband is doing better. He's still not out of the woods. He's got a bunch of water, fluid on his heart, and everywhere else that they're trying to get rid of. But they're also got to keep it on his. One has to go the other way and dehydrate either. So, ask the Rhino Nation and to continue praying for Sissy and her husband and her family. I know she appreciates it. She got a lot of texts and calls and stuff today, which she was kind of blown away, I think. Hopefully. Anyway, guess I got to say a little prayer for her. I don't know if I can top last night's, but we'll try. We'll try. I don't know. Oh, guess we'll go with the universal spirits. We called forth your most powerful symbols, animals, the eagle and the falcon and the white buffalo. The eagle has flown to Sissy's husband, Mike. He's part Cherokee, so I'm sure he's happy to see him. Seems that the eagle and the falcon and the white buffalo have led Mike somewhat out of the dark part of the forest to at least the middle of the forest and hopefully be working his way this week out of the forest. The white falcon has guided Sissy to have strength to ask that her granddaughter could go see her grandpop, which pretty much made him nothing but waterworks and pretty much probably made him think about what's real and what's needed to be to stay here. So hopefully that all comes together. Sure, with your vast amount of spirits and power that you infuse these animals with, you can direct it towards where it needs to go to heal Mike, to get the water out of his heart so he's strong and vibrant again, so him and Sissy can do whatever they enjoy doing together. I suck. That figures. Sorry. Uh, that figures. Had to have a crappy signal right again. Oh well. Yeah. So I guess we'll get out of here. Guess we'll get out of here. Be the same back channel tomorrow. Woo, woo, woo. Oh man. Oh well. Signal took a crap. That figures. Par for the course. Well, I'm telling you. Really? So ain't anybody hear none of that? There well. Well, I'll do a shortened version. The great spirits to be. Keep your eagle, your falcon, and your white buffalo. Keep the powers being going to them. Keep them going. Sissy and her husband, which done pulled them out of the forest. They got a little closer to the edge of the forest. It's going to be a little long walk to get out of the forest. But continue your healing power. Continue your comfort and comfort and protection of Sissy and her husband and the rest of the family. Guide Sissy in the decisions he has to make. To guide Mike in the decisions they have to make and all that other good stuff. Yeah, that in your great name, the universal spirits and all the other warriors and everyone else that's been used and believes in these secret animals. So hopefully you'll grant this in your name. Take it for whatever you want. Call it universal spirit, God, the Lord, whatever you choose to call it. Amen. Boy. Cue the music. We'll be going.